besties, it's Lida and Shabana on Bestie Vibes podcast.
Welcome back, guys. Because I thought you were gonna. I was being
No, I
polite.
left it for you.
No, I was being polite. I thought you were gonna talk more.
You know, you weren't polite. Masika از افغانستان بودی. یه کانادا. Yeah.
No, I'm actually really polite.
تیز شدی؟
Okay, gone.
We were actually supposed to talk about friendship.
How to use us as an
Communicate.
example. And شما ما تک friend تا آخر داشته باشه. And now we're fighting. What? Okay. What were you saying?
I was just telling something to my viewers that اشاره خود.
حالا دیگه viewers از اشاره ازم میفهمه چی میگه. Anyways.
Hi besties, this is Lida and Shabana on Bestie Vibes podcast.
Welcome back, guys. Today we're gonna jump into our topic because it's about something that's very important to be mentioned or talk about. It's something how we started our podcast actually.
It's friendship because we know how important friendship is and
So
how important
important.
it is to have a good, genuine, truthful friend.
But nowadays it's so hard to have a good friend. And what is a good friend to you, Lida? Like, what does it mean to have a best friend, a good friend, or someone that you can just like actually call them a friend?
Well,
or
as long
good
as
friend?
they're not like you.
I thought this was gonna go somewhere else. Okay, this video is gonna be done. I'm leaving. We're not recording anymore. That's it.
See, چقدر زود کار میکنه یک مزاق کارم میگیره.
Trying to trigger
That's
me.
not
I know.
real friendship is you can joke with somebody
Yeah, and not get
tell them
offended.
whether it's the truth, whether it's a joke, and they take it in.
Yeah.
Also, یگان friend هاست که مزاق دپای خودم میزنن. You don't want friends like that too. But I think
As long as they don't hurt you in a way that you're not feeling comfortable around them or you feel like هر وقت that
I think
patience with friend
مزاق
دستی
ما
patience with friend دستی you feel low about yourself you feel like یا گپ میزنید که خدا خوب نشان بدن like to put you down in a way that you know what I mean but when we're together ما سر خود خنده میکنیم like literally about
برای یک چیز
everything.
خرابی بگویم باز در چیز پس موتیویت میکنیم.
That is true friendship because
Because story to get us back that energy, right?
But you guys also have to understand that even friendship comes with a lot of like
بارکیت نه؟
yeah, like هیچ وقت هیچ چیز perfect نمی باشه. Like you know, I know we're the exception. The reason why I'm saying we're really good because we don't have a lot of expectation from each other, and I think that is the key to any relationship. I believe. وقتی که یک نفر از یک کس بسیار توقع کنه و توقع که زیاد کنی و همیشه like you hurt yourself, you know, because you're expecting oh چرا خبر من نگیر like Lida does not call me in like months. And I'm now opening up to you and it hurts me. I'm joking. We send each other voice in like 20 minutes, right? But it's not like, oh, did she call me the other day? Like, ma, to sar khud, mind khud nami mano. Why didn't she call me? Or why did she? Or why didn't she message me? Why didn't she reply to my text? Like, tawaqqut is the number one because that breaks a lot of relationship. Tawaqqut between any relationship, not only even friendship, right? It just ruins relationships because the moment to expectation ta jak nafar kam kuni, that's the time that you're happier. But as long as turam nabashi yagon mekh tawaqqut, like it's like love, right?
Yeah.
Because yagon mekh I go like okay, I know Lida is busy, like, you know, she has her life, like her kid nam khoda, like all the business, like everything that she has in her life anyways, right? So, you know, I don't expect her to be there for me all the time, but I want her time. That's the thing, like, you know, a friendship is real because you don't want anything from them. تو نیازو توفه میخوایی، تو نیازو نفر مثلا میخوایی تو یک رستوران ببره، تو نمیخوایی بر تو نان بیاره. You don't want any of this because چیزایی آف میشه در زندگی. What you want from that person is their time. You know, like وقتی که time میشه که بخوایی, that means they mean something to you and that person should feel special.
But also you're going to find time نمیشه یافت because like you said life gets busy and if you don't have that
by time پیدا شود. Not only for podcasts, but you have to have that time. If you have time که بری دیگه چیزا کنی, you have to have the time to spend with your best friend. Right? Even go for a genuine walk that you have missed for years.
دلت بسیار پر
دلت
است.
کوفت کرده اینا داغ است این داغ
No, but it's true. You do make more time for me than I do make for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And you also call me more.
And I'm busier. I'm sorry to say that. I know you're busy, but in a way, I am busier. Not in a way, I'm busier. I have better things to do than you. I'm just saying, like life, just with doing stuff. Like I'm not saying I'm busier. I'm better. Like I'm not making it look that way for you. But I'm saying like I get too busy, so I'm busier. I get my busy, so too busier. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to put it in that kind of way.
We have
We're
our own
both really
priorities.
busy.
We have our own things that we do, which makes us busy in different ways.
Yeah.
You know, if you have
Yeah.
more kids, shukr mashallah, you're busier with that.
Yeah.
I guys, my kids, I need a little more attention
That's what
to
I'm
play
saying.
with
We're
her, right?
both
Yeah.
busy. Okay. So you have to have time. You know, it's very important. As much as توقع نمی‌کنی از یکی دیگه, but time is very important.
Guys, she just gave us a lecture on توقف for like the last 10 minutes. All of us, man, میشینه گلای خدا از طریق تلویزیون میکنه. Like, excuse me, was that not gala? Like, that was literally her saying no توقف. It's like, you have to make time. Like, the way she said it with the attitude, it just...
Fine. Okay.
No, the one thing I've learned from you over the years is have like exactly what you said. Have less expectations, not just with between friendship, but in any relationship.
Yeah, you're
because I'm not saying I was the kind of person who expected a lot, but I was the kind of person who did a little, and I was like, you know what? Why isn't this person kind of reciprocating equally, right? But there are certain relationships in your life. Boy, it's never going to be 50-50. Yeah. So you do what you want to do to the extent you can do.
Exactly.
Anything beyond that you know you cannot take, then don't do it at all.
Yeah.
And I've learned that the best from you.
Oh, thank you.
So,
no, I'm just saying make a little bit of time. As much like I can meet on, you know, like it's very important. Whatever. Bye.
No, but honestly, like these are the things that come with friendship.
Yeah.
That you have to have understanding.
Oh,
it's not just
100%.
expectation.
Yeah.
So Saeed's expectation, but you also have to have the understanding.
The best thing is to talk about it, right? Like sometimes if she flops on me or I flop on her, if we do something that kind of like hurt us a little bit, that then I tell her, I'm like, oh Lida, you said like even if she says something to me, I talk to you now about it, right? I'm like, oh Lida, you said this to me and I don't know how you what you meant by this, right?
Yeah.
Like, can you please clarify, because it was just bothering me. And I like to do that with a lot of my friends nowadays, because نمیخوایم چیز دلم بانم, وقتی دلت نیمانی بازم تو همیش میتونی تو دلت like you hold on to something and then next time when something else happens تو نمو چی میگن داخل دل اول تازه میشه, you know, and then more problems will occur because you're like, oh نفرت that کلیت چیزا میگرده, and then it's not healthy for any relationship, right? So it's good to talk about things and clarify things.
Also have that understanding, like give them the benefit of doubt, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't just come and judge people and just feel like the delicate assumption,
No,
right? Like you can't
gotta
do that.
talk it out.
If you want good quality friends, you have to be that quality, that good person.
Exactly.
If the other person is not reciprocating the way you are behaving, then that's not the right friend. Then that means that person is not at your level yet, and you need someone at your level to be able to keep. But I also think because we have been friends for such a long time, we have been really comfortable, gotten to know each other. Like right now, I can go make friends really easily. Like, how you said in one of our previous episodes, it's easy for you to make friends. I can go and make friends really easily, and I do have really close friends as well that I've met from work for the last decade that I know them, or just met people that I meet through family gatherings and all that have become close to me. But I feel like every friendship is different on its own.
Of course,
you will never find
compare them.
You can never find like the way my friendship is with you is very different than my friendship with like someone else that I've met like 10 years ago, or that I've met 3 years ago.
Or you don't see them as much, or they're not like family friend too, because we're like also like family friend, right?
Yeah. But also to your point earlier, making time, like friendships, like when it's really good, even if you don't make the time or you don't meet, you meet each other, you talk to each other, you pick up like exactly where you left off.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
And that's what's important. You don't want to hear that, oh, فلانه شد چرا تو نشد.
با دیگه نمیکنم. من کسی دیگه ندارم.
Like, oh, با من عید مبارکی دعا نکردی مسیج, or بر من زنگ نزدی, or I called you.
Or دربارش, when you know you have a true friend, or like your best friend got your back, is like وقتی یک محفل هستن, یک جای هستن, they've got your back and they don't let people talk shit about you or they don't talk behind your back. And I think that's so important because the moment you feel like, you know, your friend is talking behind your back, I think that should be like it, because that's like literally like almost cheating, worse than cheating in an actual Zanishri relationship. It's like, imagine how could someone do that, you know? As each kada adam باید تعریف که دیگه خدا بکنه, and that's exactly for both of us, right? Like when I'm not with her, like I got her back, like in front of people, تعریف only did this, like it's me. I feel I get like pride in that, you know? Like I get so proud of her for anything she does, and then I try to like bring it up to people, like in front behind her back, right?
But that just shows the love and the genuinity, right? Is that the word? Of each other, because you know, good friends and true friends clap for each other. They motivate each other, right? They are literally like your hyper girl.
Because you don't get jealous of each other. Yes, you get inspired by each other. Like if
there is like
there's jealousy. I'll be honest.
It's not a bad jealousy.
To me, I do use it as jealous. I'm like, oh my god, you have this. I'm so jealous. You know,
I want this.
We use the word.
We tell each other,
but we don't use it in a way. I genuinely get happy for her if she gets like promoted at work. I feel like I got that, you know? If you get like something, I feel so happy that I feel like I have it. But I also tell you, I'm like, oh, I want it too, kind of thing, right? Like, let's say you buy a new, like, you know, outfit and it's really beautiful, and I tell you, oh my god, I'm so jealous, where'd you get it? I want it too. We use the word, but we don't mean how dare she. Jealousy unus that person oh my god, as kuja catch to metana, how dare she, like shto metana shto mana metanam, like ma khoda
but that's not good friend though. That's not true friend. No. And there are a lot of people that are such good friends, but and I think if you have a friend like that in your life, you're rather
don't waste your time.
You're better with zero friends. Each friend's not a struggle than have a friend like that.
Nowadays I feel like that. I'm like, I'd rather have no friends than have people that are like not like genuinely not genuinely happy for me, or I see negative things in them. I'm like, much that time I waste, I'd rather go do something else, right? So you said it's really well, zero friends than having fake friends, right?
Because I feel like fake friends are right?
Especially when you first get married. Energy.
I feel like the hardest part is when you get married and you have kids and your friend is not in that life stage, because we've had our struggles too during those stages, right? Like getting to, you know, whereas you were married and I wasn't, and we were just like, oh my god, like, you know, you're too busy for me. But shukr we had that understanding.
We talked it out.
Took long. It took a while, but we understood each other, that you're in a different life stage, I'm in a different life stage, and then similar to that, you got married, you had your kids, and then I didn't, so it was kind of like, you're always too busy for me. But like you said, we talked it out. But I feel like yagon friend does that because they don't either talk it out, or they talk it out and they're just like, I'm gonna have my own fun, I'm gonna live. Like, they don't have that understanding. So friendship kharab meishe.
That's true. No, like, understanding is very important.
Exactly.
Past the mutawaqo mera, right? So like tawaqo understand ko. Like feel each other, understand each other, respect each other, respect your everything, right? Like
or
families.
Or even understanding their situations. Like let's say like, you know, you're going through a hard time in life, whether it's about your work or whether it's just a small argument you have with your spouse, and you feel comfortable enough to tell your friend, I'm a friend, it was like, you know, like give you good advice. They probably like, you know, that
is also not a true friend. And that is so watch out for these red flags, because honestly, the friendship of Metanek red flag kalan bash, and we're not aware of it, and it keeps happening to us. And like, because you guys are not choosing the right person, and like, don't talk to them, don't waste your time at all, because it's not worth it. Like, worth it.
Exactly. Like, for sure. What would be a red flag for you in friendship?
The main thing would be, like, for me, if they are two-faced, right? Like, I don't want that kind of friendship. That's like, true. Don't be my friend if you are not the same. No filters. No filters.
But I feel like there's different levels of two-faced, and I say that not because like to say like we're two-faced or this. I mean, Afghana in general, like as brown people, even in general, like not just Afghans, like Indians, Pakistanis, just like the brown community, I feel like the reason why they are mostly two-faced is because they hide their own feelings, right? For people pleasing and for things like that. So, like, just because of, you know,
But that's different. What I mean by two-faced is like behind your back, they're jealous of you. They talk shit about you. They make up stories about you. Like I said earlier, how dare she? Like, why does she have this?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so proud
that
of you.
makes sense.
Like fake, being fake.
But yeah, and you don't need
that's two-faced.
That is very,
right?
yeah.
That is two-faced.
So I was gonna say the same thing, but yeah, you're right. Like fakeness does kind of fall under the same two-faced, because you gotta be fake to have two faces, right?
But it's very important to have a girlfriend, like, یک دختر دوست باشه که کتش بتونی یک چای خوردن بری، نان خوردن بری, and vent to them about your husband. Like that is the best part, especially if you're married. Talk about your kids. It's so nice, you know. You have to have.
It's a free therapist. If you have a good friend, it's a free therapist.
It is,
because they listen to you. They give you good advice,
and especially if you're both in the same level of life, like so there's like so much to talk about, and you guys have so much in common too, right? But if one person is single and the other person is married,
they get annoyed.
It is.
It gets annoying because all you're doing is talking about your husband or your life situation or your kids, and then the other one's like, yeah, and then you're just like, that's
I've also actually heard from close people that a friend got married and they stopped like talking to them as usual, or like not give them so much attention anymore. They change. They don't change. I think, like you said earlier, life changes them. They get busier, so the other person's like, oh my God, all the cats right? So it's very hard to make that person understand, but that's exactly how they feel. Anyways,
but I also feel like in different stages of life, sometimes you might need different kinds of friends.
Yes.
Not saying you need to have new friends, because as an adult, it's hard to make friends that are like true friends who know, like, who know your history. Like from like your childhood. You can't just make a new friend and then call size and get the book on you, right?
Yeah, of course.
But at the same time,
I will in one day.
She will, yeah. Got me any.
In one day, my whole
she's an oversharer sometimes. And it have to be like, why would you? You don't need to do that.
No, I stopped doing that.
I have to keep her in check now sometimes. No, but like, what I mean is like there are certain aspects of your life, like let's say it's about my job. I have a friend who I only like mainly talk about like job stuff, like this is what happened, this is like, just kind of like the work drama, the work politics you talk about. With you, it's more like everything basically, but like there's other friends who I'll just talk about like kids and family kind of stuff. Not that I'll go and vent to them, but just kind of like, oh, like what would you do in a situation where your daughter does this or says this, right?
Exactly.
And it's just nice to have that, but those are not like your actual like bestest friend. I think best friend usually just have like 2 maximum 3, because your sisters are your best friends.
Realize, sorry, as you were talking, so یگان وقت فارسی میگیم در اپیزود ما پیشتر کردیم we spoke like 90% Farsi, okay? All موتر چالان شد انگلیسی هم در کده رفت. Now I'm like, we're just speaking mostly English. That is actually so funny.
That's just how comfortable we are, right?
That's so funny.
Anyone that's bilingual will understand this, because bilingual kabashi, you'll always like pick up on the other language. There are certain times.
A lot of people comment and say یا چرا یا فارسی گپ بزنین یا انگلیسی، چرا شما هر دو شما من نمیفهم شما چی میگین.
It's just our thought process just works that way. And the other day I was thinking it's actually a talent, guys, to be able to run between Farsi and English like this fast.
این خدا شکر که میشم فایده کردم بسیار talent.
No, see, because Yagan talks to Maasad, I could say it so well in Dari Farsi, whereas some of them I just say it so well in English. So we're just gonna go with the flow.
Exactly, that's exactly.
And I think a majority of our viewers are actually now on the same page as us, from USA, from Canada. So we love you guys. Thank you so much.
There's so many supporters. They're like, oh, we love it because we speak like that too.
Yeah, I think like our generation people, like the millennials that are outside of Afghanistan, especially in countries like Australia, Canada, and USA, where the language is English. I think we speak like that. So we got you. But I think we kind of just we went all over the place with our topic.
We did, but I want to finish it with یگان تا بسیار خورخنده بازم می باشن، یگان تا بازیش خورخنده خوشم ندارن. Like I know a lot of people, like my custom from like a young age, I loved having friends. Like I get because I'm such an extrovert person, I get my energy from like other people, and I just get so happy when I'm around girls talking and like go out and play with them and all that. But like there's my sister who's the opposite of me. She's so introvert, she does not get her energy, she doesn't care if she's around people. So I think I got to بسیار خورخنده باز میباشه. It's very important for me to have a friend. من بدون friend اگه تو نمیبودی یک کس دیگه میبود جای پادکست هم میکرد. Sorry. No, I mean it. Like I would have friends.
Specifically, I was about to
بعد
say
ما قطعی به خدا سر از این وست کردیم پیسه خدا ما باید
اینا رو خیستم
چای برش دادیم خانه آمدن این سر از این وست کردیم like all my time forget about ما پیسه برزی بیچاره چیز نکردیم but time
وایس فرق میگیره کل از وارا میگی وایس نفتر وارا
قار نشد قیچم خانی اومدی حالا قار نشینه.
After I was about to end this episode and say bye and she say nee باید من چیز compliment and then she says اگه تو نمیدی دیگه کسی بود you would never be able to do this with anyone else.
I know that's actually true.
No, seriously, wouldn't.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. No, I'm joking, guys. Imagine mom دادیم درباره friendship example میتونم.
جنبه خودمون خیلی اما خمانده چی جواب میکنه؟
امورا میبینین یک روز میبینین امورا.
Keep watching and then تگه پا بزنه میخیزه میکنه.
But anyways, yeah, we're both like خورخنده باز. Even you, right? Like I feel like you love having friends, right?
Yeah.
Like we're so much alike. That's why like we are best friends. Because
I guess it's because of
you know it's so crazy. خورخنده best friend تان وقت اشاره تان میفهمه گپ چی است خب ما ولیدا من شروع میکنم she finishes. We have an idea about something. I start and then she knows where I'm going.
Yeah.
And I love that.
And that's why in previous episodes, even probably in today's episode, when she says something, I just finish her thought process. And now she's becoming like me where ما شروع میکنم ایقاب ما خلاص میکنم من cut off میکنم. I know a lot of you guys has reached out to us and said it in a really nice, genuine way. I mean, but trust me, when you're with your close friend or with your sister or someone that you're so comfortable with, I'm at the Meisha.
یا بازیگان وقت دارم میشه که خورخنده بسیار کلانکار They want to control you and everything. Say گپ بزن. میت سی جور کو. خالد سینما پشتی. ایران هیچ خونه میگید. مول میت جور کو پس. دادا نای چیز.
بتخشت مني. I'm بتخش کنترل شوی.
آخه بازم عادت میکنی باز وقتی که چیز یا دیگه باز اینمون دیگه باز کامفورت چی میشه نگانش چکای خورد باز مامی do I look good my pants okay like my hair's okay mommy do I look fine like I'm to me like a little kid
you become like that you become kid
yeah I'm literally your kid anyways I think ما انو سلام نکردیم چقدر گپ زدیم
but it was a lot
yes. I'm sorry guys you have to go through this
and Rose actually because this is like we record multiple episodes in one setting in one day امروز از this خنده زیاد کردیم actually enjoy my dad getting already like my jaw's hurt from all the laughter but the funny thing is episode خلاص شد باز پس نگاه مذاقای دیگه یادم میاد
باز من شب میرم ویدیو من میبرم باز خنده
to save some of your energy but anyways thank you so much for being with us today I hope you guys enjoyed this please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel follow on Instagram and TikTok keep the community growing
thank you so much take care and have a wonderful time
bye